Hello, everybody! It is me, Tokkuri Yashi, your party friend. How is everybody doing? We have been given a new Summer Returns banner, and some of the characters on that Summer Returns banner have been granted a new mechanic, a unique equipment too, namely Tamaki and Suzume. Mifuyu is free to play, a welfare unit grindable out of a story event that is permanently available. She too has got unique equipment too. So let's have a little look at what these do. Does the unique equipment 2 really make that much of a difference? First of all, to equip a unique equipment 2, you will need to have equipped the unique equipment 1 and have 50 of the very hard shards for that character, or that character with the same name. So Summer Tamaki wants Tamaki very hard shards. To fully max out unique equipment 2, you will need 150. So 50 to apply, 100 to get it to 5 stars, and 6 million mana. Now bear in mind, as well as upgrading the skill 2 of the characters, these unique equipment 2s also give quite large stat buffs which bring them up close to the stats of a 6-star character when a character gets their 6th star. That is relevant in improving the performance. So let's quickly have a look first of Suzume. Now Suzume, before we'll go over quickly what she did here. Union based, raised physical and magical defense of all allies and restored hit points over time. Skill 1, summoned a minion, which really didn't do a huge amount, and deployed a field of 250 range from the frontmost ally, which raised magical and physical defense. EX is a buff to magical defense. Now this is what we need to be looking at. What we're most interested in is the skill 2, which has been buffed by the unique equipment 2. So if we jump over here, remember the unique equipment 2 gives buffs. It gives Suzume, when it is maxed out, 6,000 hit points, 210 physical defense and 210 magical defense, which is quite a substantial buff to her stats. Before the unique equipment was added, this skill gave magical defense raise for all allies within 200 range. For front, now the range is up to 350. The buff also increases, as well as magical defense, physical and magical attack, and restores hit points. Also deploys a barrier that absorbs magical damage. So what Summer Suzume has been turned into is a character that you may consider to use in PvP in a defensive comp to stall out your opponent. She will be pretty good at doing this, but there are other characters out there like Ameth, perhaps Summer Chica, that also already fulfill this role. Difference with Suzume is she is getting magical and physical attack buffs, giving them to the allies, but it is only a 350 range from the frontmost ally, which means characters at the back won't be getting them. But that is an addition, as well as defending. She is also buffing the attack of the characters up front, which means she could possibly have a use in Clan Battle 2. If you come up against a Clan Battle boss, battering the front of your attack, she will help defend them, and she will also help make them do more damage. So a very capable unit, one that I wouldn't advise you rush out to get, but if you do have her, you may want to consider putting resources into her. Right, that was Suzume. So let's go and have a look at Tamaki. Tamaki is a union base, was a 4 instance physical attack, very good for getting over damage caps. Skill 1, drains TP and reduces physical attack of the nearest enemy, and restores her TP and boosts her physical attack. Her EX is boost to physical attack. But here we are again with the skill 2, that is what is buffed by the unique equipment 2. Again, big buffs to hit points and physical attack power. Also magical and physical defense. It's 3,000 hit points to Tamaki when she's maxed out, and 4,800 physical attack, which is very good. Before the unique equipment 2, it raised her physical attack and attack speed for 12 seconds. After the unique equipment 2 has been added, crit damage has been added to it. The physical attack has had a massive boost and is now a permanent. This crit damage and the physical attack is permanent now, so it is stackable. She will be ramping up. She will be doing huge damage later on as the battle goes on. And the attack speed buff is now 18 seconds as opposed to 12. This has made Summer Tamaki one of the highest physical damaging units in the game. She is very good in clan battle. She is usable against a single target boss and a multiple target boss because of the 4 times instant attack. And don't forget, she is TP draining as well, which will reduce the amount of times that the boss is union based on you and saving you damage. Very, very good clan battle unit. There are other units out there that will be doing similar kinds of damage, although she's one of the best now for physical damage. Would I rush out to get her? Again, if you've got her, you definitely should be considering putting equipment into her. Personally, I'm not going to rush out to get her because I'm not in a top 10. The only reason you would really want to rush out, spend gems getting Tamaki, especially if you're low when the pre-fest is coming in a few days, is if Tamaki is your favourite or you are in a top clan and you need to have the most meta relevant units to get the best scores. Otherwise, it's not that imperative. Okay, so there's Suzume and Tamaki. So if we have a quick jump over here, and I can find her, and I can get rid of this as well. We can find Summer. There she is. Summer Mifuyu. So here is Summer Mifuyu. As you can see here, unique equipment 2. You can't even see what it does without having the unique equipment 1 on. But quickly we'll go over her skills. What she did have, her union based was damage to the nearest target and raises physical attack of all friendly units. Skill 1 with unique equipment on, physical damage to the nearest enemy and additional physical damage to enemies within 450 range. EX is physical attack buff. This is what we're interested in. Skill 2, which is buffed by her unique equipment 2. So if we jump in here, we will see that unique equipment 2, it buffs her hit points by 4,800 when it's maxed out, physical defense by 3,300 when maxed out, and also gives physical and magical defense. Before unique equipment 2, this skill it had physical attack and crit rate to self. After, crit damage to self has been added and the crit rate and physical attack has been boosted. There is a double instance of this where it's higher boost for a short period of time and that drops off, and there is still a bit of a boost for a bit longer. What I am hearing, what I'm seeing is that this really hasn't made a huge difference to Summer Mifuyu. She's not really going to be back into PvP. She is a PvP character. She used to be good in PvP, but with this buff, she's not really going to be making any waves. There are better physical damages for PvP comps, so you don't have to all of a sudden make a panic and rush out, start grinding out her shards and try to build her. I'm sure you already have competent physical AoE damage dealers for PvP teams. So there we go. That was our look at That was our look at the 3 characters that have been given unique equipment 2s. The similar ones are both rather very good. Mifuyu maybe she could have been given a little bit more. Anyway, let me know what you think about these. And thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for all of the new subscribers. And if you haven't, then maybe you might consider doing so yourself. I am Tokkuri Yashi, your family friend. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you all again for another video. Bye bye bye. Hey.